guys, this is Rob from Gay Plays, and today on The Daily Grind, we are back with another installment of Rob reads you shit that you probably don't want to read yourself. That's so many hand movements, what are you doing? Hey, what's up you guys, this is Rob from Gay Plays, and today on The Daily Grind, we are back with another installment of Rob reads you shit that you probably don't want to read yourself. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at the new Fortuna hub site that Warframe just launched. However, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, Warframe hasn't quite launched the hub site at the time of this recording. They were kind enough to go ahead and provide me a copy of all of the info that's going to be on the site, as well as some images that's also going to be on the site. So we're going to take a look at that, and we're going to read this for you guys. So hold on tight while I take you on this journey. Now, I did get it confirmed that Warframe is going to be launching Fortuna sometime this week. Now, when? They have not specified, but they are saying coming this week to PC and soon to console. Welcome to Fortuna, Outworlder. Explore the frigid landscape of Venus, populated with new corpus threats, subterranean mysteries, and a miraculous ecosystem on the brink of disruption. Oh no! Does that remind you of Fern Gully? Because it kind of does. Fortuna, a neon slum beneath the snow. Oh my god, they make it sound so poetic. Down in the underground city of Fortuna, you'll meet the Solaris, a society of body-augmented individuals bound by their debt to their corpus overlords. The Solaris live in fear of repossession, cybernetic limb and organ removal by Nef Anyo and his repo squads. Despite the hostile living conditions, this hardworking community takes great pride in their efforts to terraform Venus. Man, y'all, they just too happy to do this work when they just getting body parts ripped off. I'm like, I gotta go. The Solaris United, a disbanded resistance front, the Solaris United fought to unshackle the Solaris from the Corpus taxmen. It's unclear why the movement ended, but rekindling the rebellion in Fortuna is key to a free Solaris society. K-Drive hoverboards. Made with stolen Corpus technology, turbo-powered K-Drives are ideal for the mountainous Valis landscape. Find the Vent Kids, a local street gang that lives in the ventilation shafts above Fortuna, to create your own personalized K-Drive. Equip K-Drive mods to increase your max speed, create shockwaves, and more. Take your K-Drive out into the Orb Valis in order to compete in races, grind railings, wow, that's not words I usually use on a daily basis, and complete trick combos for standing with the Vent Kids. Kit guns, and as you can see here, we've got a little preview of what's to come with that. Design and build weapons of destruction to handle any threat. Using a selection of parts available at Rude Zood's shop, create a modular secondary weapon custom tailored to suit your playstyle. Guild your kit gun to fully unlock its damage and cosmetic potential. I love how they're like their cosmetic potential, because they just own into the whole we make pretty things. Equip Pax Arcanes. Ooh! So they call them the Pax Arcanes. Alright, so we had Exodias and PoE, and now we have Pax Arcanes to further enhance your custom kit gun. I cannot wait to see what these Arcanes do. I'm hoping that it's juicy, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like ahead later in the copy, you'll hear about some of like the cool weapon things that are coming. So hopefully they incorporate some of that into this. MOA companions. Like most things in Fortuna, the Solaris build their own MOA companions using stolen Corpus tech. Customize your own MOA to walk beside you, gather loot, use exclusive combat precepts, and more. Track and Trank. Wildlife has returned to the Valis. Let's move on to the next picture. As you can see here, wildlife has returned to the Valis, but the Corpus are destroying these creatures for their feed and research division. Work with the business to track these endangered species down, tranquilize them, and extract them to safety away from the taxman's reach. So where are we gonna put them? Underground? I mean, like, do we have like a little pen out in the universe somewhere, or are they just gonna be where, you know, all other animals are consigned to? Because legit, listen, I'm living with new pets in this place. We got a dog and we got 2 cats. That's a lot to handle. I don't know what they're gonna do with, like, I don't know, all these animal families, but hey, I mean, I guess they got something right going on. Advanced mining and fishing. Fortuna delivers enhanced ways to mine and fish. Visit Smokefinger to purchase the new Sunpoint Plasma Drill, a fast ignition, high intensity mining tool that can superheat mineral deposits around the Valis. Each mineral has a sweet spot to hit for extra rewards. Buy an electrified spear from the business to catch the robotic servo fish that swim in the coolant lakes and rivers. Dismantle them for scrap parts or trade them in for standing. So basically, it's kind of like Fortuna's way of, you know, doing fishing instead of cutting up fish, you know, and having one big enough for the entire family and the cousins too. Now it's just like we take them apart for scrap parts. It's weird, but okay. Orb Vallis Venus, located in the eye of a snowstorm, the Orb Vallis was once a scorching wasteland. When the Solaris reactivated the Orokin coolant towers, life reappeared in the Vallis. Giant looming mushrooms sprung from the snow and four-legged verminx appeared in the valleys. Through their blood, sweat, and tears, the Solaris terraformed this barren region into a beautiful, hospitable world. But the Corpus are destroying this delicate balance in pursuit of profit. Corpus facilities and new enemy units. Well, I guess that works. Wait, did I do it right? There you go. I put them out of order. I thought I did the slides all well and good, but I guess I didn't. Okay. What do you call this? Corpus facilities and new enemy units. The Corpus maintains several facilities around the area, including a bustling spaceport, a secretive research facility, and a massive shrine to Nef Anyo inside these fully explorable areas. You'll find new specialized Corpus units ready to strike. I can't wait to go ahead and check out some of these buildings. Hopefully these buildings aren't just gonna be, like, hopefully they have little secrets. I know that we saw in some of the dev stream play that there's like some environmental lore that they're working around with, so I can't wait to see that. Base capture, Corpus threat level, and new bounties. The Vallis, oh, new bounties. We go this way for the new bounties. Sorry about that. The Vallis was made by the Solaris, but it's ruled by Nef Anyo and the Taxmen. Step out of line in the Corpus overworld, and reinforcements will arrive to take you out. Capture a Corpus base in the Vallis, and an agent will appear with new bounties to take on. Complete as many of these bounties as you want without ever leaving the Vallis. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I kind of love that. I kind of love the fact that we are not having to continuously jump in and jump out and jump in and jump out. I hope this is something that they kind of seek to put into the rest of PoE as well. I mean, that would be cool. I don't know exactly how they would work it in because there's no like really land mass structures for us to take over. So it makes sense in this case. Maybe is not as much as PoE, but I wish that PoE kind of found a way to do that too. I'm also really loving the new bounty board, like the way that it looks and the way that it's kind of laid out. I really want to see them go in and do all of the new UI stuff already. I'm like, it's taking you a while. I know you guys got like Fortuna to do, but man, I'm like a stickler for some of these layouts. I'm loving them. All right. Underground caves, an extended cave network runs underneath the Orb Vallis. These caves are rich with mining deposits and unique fauna, and the cave ponds are full of rare fish species to catch. The Ven Kids have also set up race courses through the tunnel. Watch your head. I don't know what's next. Oh, I think I might know. All right. Arachnoids and orbs. As you explore the Vallis, beware of mechanical spider-like machines known as arachnoids. These corpus-designed creatures range in size and lethality from tiny mites to massive invulnerable orbs that loom over the region. Fortuna's brightest are currently researching how to take down these orbs, but for now, steer clear. I'm gonna be real with you. It sounds like these orbs are not gonna be available for us to fight straight out of the gate. Like the big, crazy, like spider ones. I think that they're gonna be something that we're gonna end up having to take on later down the line, but as it kind of stands, it sounds like we're gonna be able to play with the mites, but not the big ones. Or maybe they're expecting us to kind of like do more of like, what's the word I wanna say? Investigation, kind of like they're doing with the ARG right now, where we have to break the codes and figure out exactly what's happening with these orbs, and then we'll figure everything out from that point on. But I don't know. To be honest with you, these big old crazy spider things are the only enemies that I am really concerned about when it comes to Fortuna. That's the only thing that I really want to take on. Crazy wheel guy, meh, whatever. But big nutso spider, I want the, what shit you got in there? That's what I want. Alright, so let's go ahead and move over to the next one. Yes, we are going to be talking about Garuda. And it's interestingly enough, they actually went ahead and gave us a little bit of an updated like text. I don't know exactly what they're saying when it comes to the text, so it might have something to do with the new passive, but I couldn't get any kind of additional info from them out of that. But they updated some text on it, and they're titling it Garuda. Death's Crimson Maiden. The blood of Garuda's foes imbue her with strength and vitality. Visit Fortuna to earn this vicious new Warframe. So she is going to be the Gara of Warframe, and she's looking pretty damn good. I'm liking those little blood effects coming from her hands. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the art is absolutely gorgeous. Same thing for that poor corpus man in the background. So they've given us text as to what her abilities are going to be. Dread Mirror. Rip the life force from an enemy and use it as a shield that captures damage. Charge to channel the captured damage into an explosive projectile. So it sounds like very much like what we saw in the previous pass, where basically you attack an enemy, you rip their life force out, and you use it as a shield. Hopefully it's not just going to be kind of like a directional shield. Maybe we'll get a little bit more. Maybe the range will increase how much of the shield covers you, because it would be nice to have, you know, more than just half of you covered and then you get shot from behind than you did, you know? I'm just saying. Blood Altar. Impale an enemy on an altar of talons and siphon health for Garuda and her allies. This ability is wicked. And when I say wicked, I mean wicked in like the bad way, but also wicked in the good way, and it looks dope as fuck. That one I'm really, really excited about. Bloodletting. Garuda sacrifices her health to generate energy. So exactly what you saw, it had that cool twirl on it, and she kind of covered herself in her own blood, and she's like, ooh, I'm empowered. And then last, which I know you guys are very, very curious about, because some people had been talking about, you know, maybe having Garuda's ultimate reworked or changed a bit, because it felt, I guess, with the way that people were saying, it felt a little bit like she's going to be a lazy frame, kind of like Revenant. However, it does sound like they've changed a couple things, so listen closely to this one. Seeking Talons. Charge to expand the targeting area. Release to send Garuda's talons careening towards each target in the area. Surviving enemies are prone to bleeding. So, I don't know, that sounds kind of cool. I'm kind of interested in that to see how that changes. But can't wait to see how it all plays out. We'll have to see what happens in game, and hopefully it has some support aspect to it too, because it sounds like enemies like they were saying like the blood, what is it? The blood of Garuda's foes imbue her with strength and vitality. So maybe she kind of gets a bonus for how many enemies are bleeding around her. I don't know, but it sounds like something's fishy going on, and it sounds like it's got some synergy, so we're crossing our fingers. Now we're moving on to Tenno reinforcements, and yes, that is Garuda's crossbow. You can take a look at that right now. It's called the Nagantaka? Listen, you know I don't understand names, I'm not good at it, but this is what it does. Slash targets with a single precise bolt from Garuda's signature crossbow. Alt fire to let loose a barrage of bolts. All bolts have a chance to cause bleeding, and headshots have a chance to increase reload speed, which I know some of y'all get bitter when I bring it up. It's a Destiny thing. When you kill an enemy with the gun, it gives you something called kill clip. Oh no, it's outlaw. When you kill an enemy, it allows you to reload faster on the next one. This one looks like it's headshot specifically. So interesting, I'm liking it. The colors, you know how I feel about it. We're gonna have to play around with those colors because it looks a little crazy. Moving along, we've got more weapons. This is the Cresco. So there's a note from T Machete. I don't know what that means. But this unsophisticated corpus survival tool does what it's designed for, hacking and splitting whatever it strikes. So it's got a nice little bit of lore in there, and it looks like a machete, even though it looks kind of like a scythe. I don't know, sometimes DE gets the two confused. Like the commas, or the comma, just one comma. Moving along, this is where things get kind of spicy. Okay, this is where things get a little bit spicy. The Ocuk, a weapon that reaches for its next victim as it kills. With each takedown, this pistol spawns an energy tendril that reaches for a nearby target. What the fuck does that mean? Now, straight out of the gate, I'm already juiced about this because of the metallics, and the shape looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm wondering if they're doing a duo metallic with, you know, the kind of rigid, like corpus geometric look. Looks like it's one metal, but also the kind of like inside red area looks like it might be another metallic too. I'm really excited. So like I was saying earlier with the packs, with the PAX augments that the other weapons are having, it sounds like we might get things that are kind of similar to that. An energy tendril that reaches for a nearby target. I don't know, but we'll see. So we also got the Battacor, which is up next, as you can see right here. Ooh, it's very long. It's very, very long. A weapon that builds charge the more it kills. Hit capacity, then release for an obliterating discharge of power. So it looks like you just shoot, 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 then boom, big explosion. Probably with the alt fire, I'm assuming. Just kind of like building up charge as it goes. It kind of looks like a sniper rifle too, so it might be like a semi-automatic rifle mixed with like a sniper rifle. I don't know, but it looks like some sort of mix of the two. Sorry, there are animals crying in the background, like I said. I'm living in a zoo right now. Oh, we'll get to that in the end. We'll get to that in the end. So, this is where shit gets really, really exciting. We've got a couple things here, but before we do that, we've got the operator armor. So we've got the smelter operator armor, which is inspired by the Solaris who must work in searing heat. We have the outrider operator armor, modeled on the Enviro gear worn by the surveyors and scouts of the Orvalis. Then we have the Vent Rat, which is lightweight and practical operator armor designed for flexibility and tight squeezes. Hazsek operator armor is modeled on the daredevils of Fortuna's maintenance crews. So those are kind of like the different visuals that we're going to be getting there. However, those are not the only sets that we're getting. Yes, that's right. We've got new mod sets for Fortuna. I am so excited because these are pet mod sets. That's right, these are for companions. So we have the synth set, which is going to be for sentinels and potentially MOAs. I'm not 100% sure, but they do specifically say sentinel here, so we'll see. We have the mecha mod set, which is going to be for Kubros, and ooh, they make it very interesting for Kubros. And then we have the tech mod set, which is for Kavats. So let's go ahead and jump into the different ones. These ones are, give your Warframes, weapons, and companions a boost with new mod sets. A set bonus is applied when equipping mods from the same set. These mods are available as potential rewards from completing bounties in the Orvalis. Very excited. So the synth mod set, the set bonus is plus 20% magazine reloaded per second, while primary or secondary weapons are holstered. So whenever you've got your gun holstered or either one of your guns holstered, they'll actually go ahead and slowly reload themselves, which is definitely very handy. Something that we've seen in Destiny 2. This is actually great, maybe a little way for them to kind of push forward Melee 3.0, because they're like, hey, you got your melee weapon out, you're going to be doing melee 3.0, you can swap to your guns real quick, and they're going to be reloaded, which is always nice. So we've got Synth Deconstruct. This is for your Sentinel. Enemies killed by Sentinel have a 15% chance to drop a health orb. Synth Fibers, this is also for your Sentinel. Health orbs increase Sentinel armor by 100% for 12 seconds. This sounds very much kind of like health conversion, but for Sentinel. So we'll see exactly how that works, because as you guys know, health conversion is a set amount of armor. This one just seems to be like an increase in armor. Moving along. Oops, I got a phone call. Give me one quick second. Woo! Anyway, moving along, we've got Synth Charge, which is for your pistol. It does 80% bonus damage on the last shot in the clip. And then we have Synth Reflex, which is for your Warframe, and it's 100% holster speed. Now, stats shown are at max rank. Just keep in mind these are all subject to change. Let's go ahead and move to the Mecha mod set. The set bonus is Kubro marks an enemy every 15 seconds for 12 seconds. Killing this enemy applies all status effects onto them. Other enemies, let me reread this one. It's a mouthful. Set bonus, Kubro marks an enemy every 15 seconds for 12 seconds. Killing this enemy applies all status effects on them to other enemies within 30 meters. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? We got some slash procs, we got some viral, we could just transfer that left, right, and center. Is your Baza feeling juicy right now? Because my Baza's feeling real juicy, okay? Really excited for that. Mecha Overdrive. Kubro has a 60% status link and 90% status duration. That is dirty. Mecha recharge. Kubro is 20% shield recharge and negative 50% shield recharge delay. So Kubros get their shields back faster, nice. Mecha pulse. Warframe. Killing a marked enemy grants 20% armor for 12 seconds for each enemy within 30 meters. Each enemy. So if you're surrounded by a lot of enemies, you'll get a lot of armor back. Am I saying that this is going to be useful? I'm saying that this is going to be different and unique. We'll have to find out. And then we have Mecha Empower, an aura which has 40% damage versus marked enemies. Oh, D is really leaning in to all of these Kubro mods. I'm happy because Kubros needed a little bit of love, and this seems to be some love. I'm going to talk some shit real quick. Fuck that fetch mod. Anybody who is even running around saying, oh, I use fetch because of efficiency. Now you don't, because you should be using this set for efficiency. Because having one mod slot dedicated to just picking shit up for your lazy ass is not efficient. Using this kind of stuff to transfer status onto enemy to enemy to enemy, that's efficiency, okay? Picture this with a condition overload weapon. Y'all jizzing, I'm jizzing, we're all jizzing. Let's go ahead and move to the Kavats now, because this one's really creative too. Set bonus, Kavats create a 10-meter wide zone every 15 seconds, sorry, which deals 50 damage for 8 seconds. Tech collateral, Warframe standing in the zone grants 60% critical damage. It's a lot of critical damage. Tech enhance, Kavat is 30% Kavat ability duration. So if you see this, that, what do you call this? That zone that they create will last even longer. And then they've got Tech Assault. Kavat has a 60% chance for the Kavat to ignore lethal damage, instead gaining immunity for 4 seconds. Kavat's just like, no, I'm not dying today. Sorry, pass. We gonna pass on that whole dying thing. I'm just gonna go immune for 4 seconds. Okay, thanks. Oh my god. And then Tech Gravity. Melee slam attacks pull enemies within 20 meters to the point of impact. I'm gonna be real. I feel like Kubro's got a lot of love here, but it looks like Kavat's got something very interesting, a little bit different, so I can't wait to see how that one all plays out. We're gonna be playing around, because that 60% critical damage combined with an Adarza, or combined with a Snita giving you red crits, that's nasty. That's gonna be real nasty. So bye-bye fetch. You can stay there with the amateurs. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish these things up real quick. Ooh, I could not finish that one. We have the Garuda Valkyrie Helm. What was once myth is now real. Hand outstretched to claim, which runs within you. An alternate helm for Garuda. Unfortunately, we don't have any pictures of it. They didn't provide any of that. Maybe we'll go ahead and take a look at the site. I'll link the site. You guys will see the link in the description below. And then we have the Suprana Sayandana. This is my favorite description for a Sayandana ever. Flows like grace, flows like blood. An asymmetrical, stain-resistant Sayandana. Isn't that absolutely amazing? All right, so that about does it for this installment. That's all of the info that they went ahead and gave us. I do have some phone calls to return, so I'm gonna have to head on out. Regardless, that about does it for me for now. If there's anything that was posted on the hub site that I didn't cover here, maybe I'll go ahead and make comments on it in a pinned comment down below. So be sure to check that out. Leave me all of your feelings down there. Are you guys feeling excited? I'm really excited for the PAX augments. Those PAX augments that we're gonna be able to put onto our pistols, those ones got me jazzed. And we're gonna have to pull out the Kubros as well, because that whole spreading status to all enemies within 30, let me read that again. Let me make sure that they didn't say, Marks, killing this enemy applies all status effects on them to other enemies within 30 minutes. Okay, it didn't say to all other enemies, but it said to other enemies. How many? We're gonna have to talk about that. Regardless, I am excited. Can't wait to see how all of that plays out. But that about does it for me for now. So as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.